Right, hello everyone. Well, as some of you might have seen, I've been playing around with the world editor and created my own little test track originally just through the trees of um, Spa. Actually, I used the Spa airfield, downloaded it from the gateway, and then used that as the basis because of the elevation changes at Spa. I thought it would be a good area to actually do it. But as some of you have seen, started getting a bit carried away. Started off with the runway and made these tracks through the trees, and now I've got buildings and helipads and landing pads and various other things. So let's just have a little look round. I have to say it's been good fun. It's much easier, I'm going to say, to get a basic version down. These pads you can land on, or these trolleys, they're solid. The tower, the refueling areas and that were sort of fairly easy to do. Lining everything up and I'm going to say trying to get a bit of grubbiness in there was quite difficult. I've been a bit here, like where we go into the concrete area, there's skid marks, dare I say, that you can put down, and also bevels to the edge of the concrete there, which have been quite interesting, and did that on the outside of this building just to sort of try and blend it in. What I can't do is the thing that I always moan at Orbix about, is lower the building down or change the mesh. So we've got a basic little area here: car park, shed, gate, more cars, and police car with flashing lights. Managed to get some shops, and then a kiddies play area just behind with some people for the Mr. X library. Oh, don't want to crash into that building. And again, just started putting clutter in, trying to make it look more realistic as such. So this is where I'm at the moment, doing some gates and stuff along the edges here. Got to straighten them up, and yeah, it's been quite enjoyable. It's the subtle stuff that makes it look better, being able to put the shadows in and putting a sort of edge to the concrete rather than it just being a straight line and everything else. I'm only just picking it up. It's been about a week or so. Started off with this. I found I could plonk the rooftop helipads down, and then of course we'll go down. I've put the yellow stripe now for the easy track, as I call it, through the forest. I'll probably crash instead of showing you what it's like. Obviously these great big towers, all the different courses, and I thought to myself, right, let's get on this line actually. Put a yellow stripe, which is going to be the basic course, very short, but for people that want to do low level flying. I'm hoping to be able to publish this. I've got to check on a few things because I was using the laminar library, which I assume is going to be okay, and I've used the Mr. X library. I just needed some extra things. So it's a bit wider, this track. Still got some good elevation changes, and it sort of follow the yellow brick road. And here we bear left again and sort of left it fairly open. but you still got to be careful of the elevation changes. And then what I'll do on the big outer track, I'll mark that with a red line, and then there are some more complicated areas that at the moment even I'm not getting to fly around, because what you have to do is make sure it also works with different helicopters. So like the 500 here, which absolutely, you know, love bombing around in, is ideal for this. You suddenly get the UH-1, and the turns you put in it won't actually go around. So it has taken a bit more messing about than what I first thought, but I'm hoping that a friend of mine who does scenery will check the libraries I've used, and then maybe I'll be able to get this sort of put up or published for those of us that like the low flying and flying through the trees and that. It's got some good runs. So at the moment my main problem's been landing. I posted a couple of videos during the week, just hesitating on the flat screen in landing. It'd be interesting if this goes straight in VR. Bump. It is so different, it's so much easier in VR. Well, that's it for this week. Just a quick show of where I'm at and where I've got to. It's been great fun, I have to say. Well worth a go. Press that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, and just thank you for watching, and I'll show you the progress as we go along with this, and I'll see you all next week.